we're going to take a look at the Lego minifigures. Figured might as well start with Series 1 right from the beginning. 16 to collect. There's the 16 figures or characters that are in this box. I acquired this box afterwards. These were released in 2010. I'm already filming this August of 2013. So, I'd like to add something different to my channel. Sure, why not? Hot Wheels are fun to collect. Why? Because they're small. They don't take a lot of room. They're affordable. So are minifigures. Small, affordable to collect. And besides, you can have more than one hobby. You can like Lego. You can like Beyblades. You can like whatever you want to like. Alright? It's your hobby. You do what you want. Now this case, the seal did not stick on the right side. But on the left side, the seal still is intact. Now, you know, there could have been... oh yeah, they definitely could have changed the contents, because I acquired this, like I said, 3 years after it was released. But that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and get my scissors. I'm going to go ahead and cut the tops of all these. And we're going to take a look for the bump codes. I'm going to match them all up. I don't know if they have bump codes in the Series 1. I don't know. I'm going to have to check it out. I did some reading online, and the bump codes actually didn't start till later on. Apparently these barcodes reveal who the figure is inside. So I'll go ahead and get started cutting now. I'm going to cut them all open first without looking inside. I'm going to be careful not to mess up the barcode. So I'm going to cut them all open first, and then I'm going to look inside, match the figures. I'm going to match the figures to the barcodes. And then I'll put the similar barcodes, similar figures all in one pile to see if the barcodes actually do match up. There are 60 packets in the box, 60, but there's 16 figures, right? 16. Well, when you do the math, that means there's not an even number. I wonder which one we're going to get more and which one we're going to get less. I got one more row to open up. I already snipped 2 rows. I see some multiples of this green one. Give you guys a little sneak peek of what I've opened, and then I'll put them together soon, right after this clip. Oh yeah, I'm sure you recognize this one right here. That piece is pretty recognizable. Let's see what else we got. Okay, let's go ahead and start snipping the last row. Another green one? We're going to go ahead and look at them in order. I'm going to use the names that Wikipedia uses for the figures. If you'd like to call them something different, just go ahead and post a comment. First up, the Tribal Hunter. So there were 60 pieces in the box, 16 figures. The figures either had 3, 4, or 5 of each. This one, number 1, the Tribal Hunter, had 3. And it came with, each one came with 2 sets of feathers. It actually has just a hole for one, but if you want to be silly, on top of their head there's a hole on top of their head. It's a little hard to see, but this one I put the feathers on top of the guy's head, but normally you wouldn't put it there. What's also interesting about this one here is the bow and arrow. Actually, number 14 is the Forestman, according to Wikipedia. And he has the same bow and arrow. That's kind of interesting that they would share the same piece in the same series. And as I do my videos here, you know, if you notice that one of these people have a unique piece that doesn't show up in any other set ever, only showed up with this minifigure, you know, feel free to comment and join in on the discussion. Also included duplicate was, since he has the bow and arrow, the satchel or whatever this is called to hold the arrows. These are the same as well between these two people. Let's move on to number 2. Oops, I forgot. I wanted to show a close-up of their faces. I know some of you people watch on smaller devices, so this way you get a close-up of their face and the hair piece or head piece that comes with the figure. Here was the unique barcode for number 2, the Cheerleader. Personally, I like this one. It'd be kind of neat to have multiples, have them cheering on the side of one of your displays. The pom-poms, you would think that you would push the hand right here to have it hold onto that post, but actually you have to slide the post on top of her hand because it doesn't fit. If you try to push it on like this, it doesn't fit. You have to slide it in like this, and then her wrist will go in the alcove there, and there she is. And while I have this angle here, let's go ahead and take a look at her head. Uh-oh, I think her head's gonna come. Yep, hold on. Be right back. There's a close-up of her face. No decorations in the back at all. So it's only her facial features and then her hair. If you're a minifigure collector, do you like to collect them all? Do you like to have the girls too, or do you just like to collect certain types of figures? Here's the unique barcode for number 3, the Caveman. Here's a look at the front and the back of a couple of them. Now you can put the clubs in either hand. They work just the same in either one. And take a look at the face without his facial hair. This guy really has facial hair. The whole thing. Mustache, beard, goes all the way around. This is one hairy dude. Number 4, the Circus Clown. So 3 of the clowns. There's a look at the front and the back. It's kind of neat because all his pieces are different colors. His 2 legs are different colors. His body, his head, everything's a different color. And there's a look at his face. His clown face. His hair's kind of funny. His hair reminds me of that candy, you know, that has the sprinkles on it, but inside it's like a gummy bear type thing. As far as his horn, I should say, it's not one that he blows in. Look how it has the black thing on the back right there. That's for him to squeeze, you know. Honk, 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 honk. Number 5, zombie. Oh yeah, by the way, if you look here and it looks like it's a number 10, that's actually the scissors. That's the scissors where it showed to cut right here. That's not a number 10. Don't look at that. Look at the barcodes. See how all 3 barcodes are the same. That's how people knew, you know, what was in this container, this baggie. The other way is to fill. I'm sure if you were to fill each bag, you can find the unique pieces. Like this one would have the shovel. And yeah, I'm sure you can figure out how to squeeze them and see what's in the bag. So 3 zombies were in my box. He doesn't have anything for his head. Well, you know, zombies don't got no hair, right? They shouldn't. It should fall out, but I don't know. You watch Walking Dead, and some of those zombies, they got hair. But what is strange about this, well, since he doesn't have hair, they look like they gave him an extra piece. They gave him a little extra part. They got a shovel. Kind of strange, though. What's a zombie going to be doing walking around with a shovel? Kind of doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Plus, you watch Walking Dead, and it looks like they like fresh meat. I can't imagine them looking for some fried chicken. And you can hold on to the fried chicken right here. It's got a little spot underneath. Or, like I show you on the left here, I was able to grab the drumstick right around the drumstick part. Number 6, the Skater. I don't know about you guys, but this fella right here I think is one of the coolest out of this series number 1. I got 3 in the box. Now he comes with a skateboard, and he also comes with a base. So you either put him on the skateboard or you put him on the base. Now the wheels don't turn like wheels. It's actually the whole axle, the whole assembly will roll. So it does roll. That's pretty cool. Pretty nice little feature. And as you can see his face, he just kind of got a little grin. And then for his hat, not his hat, his hair, there you go. I don't think I showed you the back. Number 7, the robot. Yeah, this robot's pretty cool too. There's a look at his face without his helmet. Now, I got 4 in my box. By the way, I won't be trading or selling any. Sorry, I'm going to keep them and use them for future projects, possibly. So please, no sales or trades. Now, I noticed with some of the upcoming ones that they had extra pieces. If you notice the robot, actually, this one's pretty cool. I'll show you in a second. It came with 2 of these tools here, but one of my bags was missing a tool. See, look, this guy has 2. 1, 2. This guy has 2. 1, 2. This one, 1, 2. Now, for you guys who open these up, do you ever find them missing parts? How often do you find that happening? Let me know. I'm just curious. You know, I understand it happens. Would be kind of disappointing. In this case, it's kind of not that big a deal, especially if you had extras. But you do need one at least, because this one here, this one's the guy's hand. So you have to have at least one. Now, if you have 2, then you put the second one here. But then if you have 1, you have to have at least 1. So this guy has something to do with this arm here. And there's his helmet. I got 5 of the Demolition Dummy. Got 5 of them, but it's too hard for me to hold 5 bags all in a row. So I'm just showing 2. Yeah, 5 of them. You know, I think I only got 5 of 1, 2 or 3. Only 2 of the 3 figures had 5 of each. So I'm actually kind of glad that I got 5 of them, because for my videos, they'll be perfect for me to use as crash test dummies in a video, right? Have a Hot Wheel or a Matchbox car come crashing into them, so it'd be perfect. Now he comes with the base, of course, his legs, his body, his head, and then he has this little sign, PA770. I'm not sure if that has any significance. If PA770 has any significance, let me know. I'm not sure. I turned it upside down and thought maybe it would say Ollie or something, but no, that doesn't work either. But another interesting thing is this tool that comes. I thought it was actually a wrench, but I don't know. Maybe they use it to pry themselves out of the car after they had a crash. Because look, it has a pry bar at the end of the tip. It's not like a normal wrench. Number 9, the Magician. As you can see, I wound up with 4. The Magician's interesting. He's all in black, but then he has like a tuxedo type attire for his performance. There's a look on his face, nothing on the back. Now he comes with 2 pieces, and oh yeah, look, he has his magic, what do you call that? Presto Changeo, magic wand. But as you can see, he actually comes with 2 different head pieces. You can get him with hair, or you get the top hat. I'm sorry, you get both pieces in the bag. So you can either use the top hat or you can use the hair. I forgot to mention, I'm filming this in 2013, the year that Mr. Gold was released. Is that the same type of top hat that was used on Mr. Gold? Let me know. Number 10, Super Wrestler. I only got 3 of the wrestler. I don't know why Wikipedia calls him the Super Wrestler. Is it because he has a cape? Is there another wrestler that I don't know of? I don't know. I'm just now barely getting into these things. Why don't you guys let me know? You guys are experts. He's pretty neat. He's the one that comes with the cape. Matter of fact, I'm looking at the list of 16 here. He's the only one that had a cape. So it's kind of neat. Kind of interesting to get a cape. As far as nothing's on the see, nothing on the back of his shirt. No decos on the back of his head. No paint. No hat. Just a cape. That's it. I don't know. He's not so super. He don't have any, unless he has super strength or super something. I don't know. If you're a fan of Mexican wrestling, Lucha Libre, maybe you want to pick this one up. Number 11, the nurse. Now I got 3 nurses in the box. Each nurse comes with a clipboard, as you can see, but they also come with 2 shots each. They look like shots. I'm not sure. Hopefully next time you go to the doctor's, you look like this. The nurse in front right there, she has a clipboard and it says, "Hey, you look pretty good. Go ahead and go home." Maybe it's not your best day, and she has a shot and says, "Come here, mister. We got to talk." And if it's a really bad day, you're not going to be sitting for a while. Number 12, the Ninja. Thankfully, I got 5 of them. With the minifigures having rotating hands, you can display your swords in different fashions. Pretty cool. I like that. Ninjas are cool anyways. Take a look on the back. No decorations on the back, but check out the back of the hair. There's a little spot you can put a sword, hang your sword back there to conceal your extra weapon. And then here's a look at the front of this guy. Now the normally ninjas don't let you see their face, so we're gonna have to do this one really fast. Number 13, the Spaceman. I'm showing 2 barcodes, but I got 4. So I got 4 of the Spaceman. I think it's kind of neat to get these laser type weapons. Pretty cool, pretty fun. Now I ran into one issue with the Spaceman. I was missing a part, just like I lost a part in the other ones. Maybe you can tell what part's missing out of these 4 figures. Let me know if this happens to you, or did I lose lose a part when I was opening the bag and I didn't even notice. This was another figure that had extra parts. Actually, you see these visors, they snap into the mask. Let me show you this one here. See, this part snaps on. It doesn't come assembled like this, kind of like this part here. These are loose in the back, and then you put these 2 together. These 2 you snap together, and if for some reason you lose this, then at least you get some spare parts. I don't know what I'm going to do about a spare part for this guy though. I should have mentioned that this one has actually a lot of parts compared to the other ones. The other ones were kind of simple. All of them have like a base, a body. Of course the body has arms, and they all come with a head. But as far as the accessories, this guy's had a gun, which is 2 parts, had a helmet, which is 2 parts, plus had an extra face mask. The Forestman. I'm showing 2 barcodes, but I actually got 4 of the figures. There's a look at the front and back. Now, as I mentioned earlier, he comes with a bow and arrow, and you can see his satchel, or whatever this is, to hold his arrows. And the satchel was the same, and the bow and arrow was the same as I showed before for the tribal hunter. Now they call this fella the Forest Man, but I mean, you look at him and first thing you think is Robin Hood. Actually, none of these, as far as I know, none of these have official names from Lego. There's only a few, and we're going to cover those in the future as I do the unboxings for series 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I have them all coming. By the way, this guy comes with feathers for his cap. And yeah, look, this guy's a teenager. He wears his hat on backwards. He's a rebel. You're supposed to put it on like this. But as you can see down here, you can see these extra red pieces. So in case you lose your feathers, this fellow comes with extra feathers in the package. Number 15, the Deep Sea Diver. I got 5 of them. The Deep Sea Diver is a pretty neat piece. Now, just like the skateboard guy, you can either use these flippers or you can use the base. You can't have him stand on the base when he has his flippers on. He has a breathing apparatus. Here you can see the hose, which goes to the back. There's his breathing tank. He's got some goggles. Let's zoom in here. Goggles are pretty neat, because when you have them like this, you can go like this and you can open up his goggles. There's his face. Pretty cool. Since I'm zoomed in, we'll go ahead and let you take a look. Take a look at his flippers. Otherwise you use the base. Now, who is this secret man? Oh good, didn't decapitate him. Number 16, the Cowboy. I got 4 pieces in my box. And while I mentioned how many pieces I got in my box, I suspect that they're not all evenly distributed. So even though I got 4 in this box here, maybe in other boxes there was only 3 or there was 5. Let me know, because I'm new to these buying the minifigures boxes. Now, each figure comes with a hat. Not only did they come with 2 guns, but look, there's 4 guns down here, 4 guys. Each fella came with 3 guns and a hat. That was pretty cool. Now over here I left this hat off so that we could take a look. at how he looked without his hat. Nothing on the back of his head. So let me know, what were your favorite Lego figures? Do you collect? What do you not like at all? Because I'm going to look forward to opening up every box from here on out. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.